Bill Nye, the iconic science communicator, has dedicated more than 30 years to making complex scientific ideas fun and understandable for everyone. Whether you're a kid or an adult, his enthusiasm has brought science to life. Through shows like Bill Nye the Science Guy and Bill Nye Saves the World, he helped transform science from a subject people once saw as boring into an exciting journey full of discovery. His influence goes beyond just education. He changed how millions think about the world around them. One powerful example is the image of SMACSO 723, a galaxy cluster acting as a gravitational lens. It bends light from galaxies more than 13 billion years old, giving us a view of the early universe through a tiny piece of sky the size of a grain of sand held at arm's length. Bill Nye calls JWST a cosmic time capsule. The light it captures from ancient galaxies has traveled for eons, showing us the universe as it looked just 300 million years after the Big Bang, an era known as the Cosmic Dawn. These early galaxies are brighter and more structured than scientists expected, suggesting unknown forces may have shaped the universe in its earliest days. This hints that there's still so much we don't yet understand. One of JWST's most amazing finds is the abundance of water in space. It found water vapor in the atmosphere of a planet called WASP 96b, a gas giant over 1,100 light-years away. Even though the planet's temperature is around 1,000 degrees Celsius, water exists there as vapor. Using a method called transit spectroscopy, scientists analyze starlight as it passes through a planet's atmosphere. This reveals molecules like water, methane, and carbon dioxide, which may point to potential habitability. JWST's study of the TRAPPIST-1 system, which has 7 Earth-sized planets, has been eye-opening. 3 of these planets are in the habitable zone, where liquid water might exist. JWST even found signs of a thin atmosphere around TRAPPIST-1e, possibly containing carbon dioxide. Though it's not proof of life, it shows that rocky exoplanets can hold onto their atmospheres even under harsh conditions. That's important for finding life as we know it elsewhere. JWST also captures stunning views of star death. Its image of the Southern Ring Nebula showed shells of gas ejected over time by a dying star. At the center lies a white dwarf, the star's remaining core, cooling slowly over billions of years. By studying such nebulae, scientists learn how stars send heavy elements like carbon and oxygen into space, elements necessary for the next generation of stars and planets. In the Orion Nebula, JWST spotted protoplanetary disks, rings of gas and dust around young stars. These are the birthplaces of planets. Some disks have gaps carved out by newborn planets, giving us a direct view of planet formation. This could help explain how Earth-like planets are born. Bill Nye says this helps answer big questions about our own solar system's origins. The telescope also captured a powerful supernova known as SN 2022A. It detected heavy elements like nickel and cobalt, made in the explosion. These elements later help form stars and planets, and even the iron in our blood and calcium in our bones. Bill Nye calls this process stellar alchemy, where the universe constantly recycles itself into life. JWST's mid-infrared instrument, called MIRI, has given us amazing maps of the Large Magellanic Cloud, a nearby galaxy. It revealed warm dust, lit by young stars, and organic molecules like PAHs, some of the basic building blocks for life. The telescope is also helping scientists study black holes. One incredible find was a quasar powered by a black hole 12 billion times more massive than the Sun. Scientists believe these grew by consuming gas and merging with other black holes, but how they did it so fast is still a mystery. Bill Nye points out that JWST's data is publicly available within months. This means that students and amateur astronomers everywhere can join in. A high school student in India even discovered a dwarf galaxy using JWST data. The telescope's cryocooler system is another marvel. It keeps instruments at 267 degrees Celsius, just above absolute zero, using helium gas. This system must work perfectly, like balancing a pencil on its tip on the moon, or the entire mission could fail. JWST is also using less fuel than expected. Thanks to a perfect launch, it might operate for 20 years or more, doubling its expected mission time. This means JWST could observe stars being born that will outlive humanity. It's a powerful reminder of just how vast and mysterious the universe really is. Its images have inspired not only scientists but also artists, musicians, and poets. One composer even turned the telescope's data into music, converting light into sound. Bill Nye says this shows how science and art are deeply connected. Both seek to understand and express truth. Of course, there are ethical questions. Some ask whether we should spend billions on space during a climate crisis. Nye argues that JWST's technology has spin-offs that help Earth, like better medical imaging and climate models. More importantly, he says, science brings the world together. JWST involved 14 countries, proving that even in divided times, we can collaborate for the greater good. Soon, JWST will explore the icy moons of Jupiter and Saturn, like Europa and Enceladus. These moons may have underground oceans, and by analyzing the water plumes they shoot into space, JWST might find organic molecules, possible signs of life. Such a discovery would change everything. It would show that life can exist in places we never imagined. For Bill Nye, JWST is humanity's shared eye on the cosmos. Its images remind us that we are made of stardust, connected across space and time. Each discovery brings us closer to answering our biggest questions. Where did we come from? Are we alone? And what's next for us in this vast, mysterious universe? Subscribe to our channel and thanks for watching.